I feel first of all, it's transformative. It's just a much, my understanding and comprehension of Spanish now is beyond just simple phrases, and it's a full immersion into the language. What the program does, it's multi-layered. So we're doing lots of different things on a daily basis and building certain habits so that we really get a proper understanding of how the language works. So
after the first month of his course, I feel a lot more confident. My grammar's improved, my listening, my speaking, all areas of the language have improved. And
I'm overwhelmed in a very, very positive way, because I did not expect that it is that easy to learn a language. I can communicate. I can understand when I'm saying something wrong and catch myself. And I now pay attention to when I hear people speaking Spanish and listen to the structure of how they're speaking and understand the reason
that I wanted to speak Spanish. And after 4 months, I'm speaking Spanish. I'm definitely confident to try and initiate conversations in Spanish, which is perfect.
I feel very good. I feel very comfortable because the program is really structured, but it's also like a game. You can play with it and you learn it like a play. I liked it very much, and then it is easy. Was part of my life.
I definitely feel very, very confident. There's been times where I didn't feel very confident, but then every time I see my progression and I'm speaking with the locals and just the day-to-day, activities, and I'm able to express myself or ask for what I need, I have another boost of confidence. It feels really exhilarating.
I have a lot more confidence, way more than I expected at this point. I am really surprised by the progress I've made.
Well, it's really nice to be able to have small conversations with colleagues in Spanish. I really like that. I think socially it's really nice to be able to, even to understand what people are talking about around the table. No, it's really nice socially. So for me, on a social level, in work and also around other parents and socially, it's been really, really nice to be able to have decent conversations. It's nice.
I think I feel great because, like I said before, being able to converse with people, you kind of see things in a different way, and I really like that.
Well, first of all, I don't have any anxiety before any kind of meeting with the Spanish colleagues, right? So before, I was aware that I was maybe about to have 2 hours calls in Spanish, and I was preparing my translate, my everything to just, oh my God, what is going to happen? Now I enter with still with a bit of confused mind because I speak 3 languages at the same time. So then the age starts to kick in, but I am now much more confident that I can switch between the languages without creating too many messes, let's say.
It's incredible. Honestly, it's incredible. I feel a tremendous amount of confidence. I think I've realized what's possible. I mean, what I'm capable of, and in the time possible. And I want more. I mean, that's the reality. I shared with you one of my favorite clips from a 1980s film with Bill Murray, and the speech at the end was like, "You get hungry for it. You want more. I want more." And this is my mantra now. This is what I want. I want to learn Spanish. I want to speak Spanish. I want to be immersed in Spanish and show my daughter I can speak it.
I think it's just made me happy to do something for me. I'm a mom, and I've lived a very busy life. I've had this goal of learning Spanish since I was probably 16 when I met a new friend from Venezuela, and we became pen pals. And so to be able to know that, I'm going to be able to have actual conversations with him in his native language is exciting to me.
It made my life a bit easier. And of course, I walk with the dog more often, or I tend to go more to public places, because now I enjoy having a conversation in which
my expectation was, hey, just leave me be, I have other things to do right now. And then you approached me, you always keep kept approaching me saying, Jörn, come on, keep it up, otherwise you're not going to improve.
Now I feel able I normally tell people I'm learning and I want to practice, and and people seem so grateful. They just seem, grateful's not the right word, but they appreciate that you're making an effort. And so for me, it just feels more polite. It just feels like the right thing to do.
So I feel much more confident in understanding people and understanding Spanish, particularly just hearing the different verb formations and like understanding actually what they meant by that. Definitely a lot better with that. And I feel like, yeah, a lot more confident in talking, and I know a lot more phrases, and I'm able to have better basic conversations with people. And I think most importantly, I really feel like a lot more prepared, like I have the, you know, the good knowledge to like really improve my Spanish and make it even better going forward.
It kind of took me from the difficult situation of feeling stuck and not being able to learn and practice the Spanish language to the level that I can grow by myself and improve, because yeah, now I can actually speak.
It feels really good to be able to walk into a shop and not just point at the things that I want to buy, but actually talk a little bit. It makes me feel far more confident, and it just makes living here more fun.
It's where really the biggest difference is. Like, I think, again, if I could kind of attach one phrase to it, it's just being more comfortable in my own skin, or being myself in front of people. I feel a lot more confident having new conversations with new people. If anything, that kind of makes it exciting again, you know, especially in work or outside of work, in my personal life, kind of being comfortable to walk up to anyone and introduce myself.
I feel released because I reached my goal, and my goal was to like know the Spanish grammar, or the basic the frameworks. So I'm feel very happy about it. Also because
I feel much better, much more confident. I can communicate better with my colleagues at work. Also, you know, during meetings at work, I understand a lot more about what's going on. And also, you know, socially is just as important as work. Socially, I find it's easier, you know, when you're in a bar, or you're in the supermarket, or even, you know, when you're getting your haircut at the barber's, just to have a little conversation in Spanish.
Massively. Just the approach that he uses, the repetition, and the constant reminders and support is massively impactful.
I think I speak a lot more than I did before, that's for sure. I feel confident to walk around and to start conversations with people. You know, I was making a lot of mistakes before. Of course, still a lot to learn, but definitely a lot better, Tony.
Perfect. I feel like a new man, a Spanish man. And yeah, I feel like I can properly express myself. About 3 months ago, I actually moved to Madrid from Barcelona, and already I've made a lot of local friends, Madrileños. I'm playing for a football team. I've joined several clubs, so I feel like I'm able to settle down in Spain a lot easier. And yeah, long may it continue.
Much more confident. So for me, it's easier than before to jump into conversations, to face Spanish people, and as well or especially the first meeting with someone, with a new person. I'm much more confident, and I think the other person also knows this or feels this, and then the conversation is much more great than it was before. And
I feel much more comfy, yeah, so I feel really more comfortable. Yeah, I can I in most of the cases I can understand people, and like what is good, they can understand me.